Hey guys, welcome back to The Pitch, and today's video is about Alexandre Pato and what happened to his career. Once dubbed the Wonder Kid, Pato was an exciting young player to watch play on the pitch. Right out the gate, Pato began his career with the Brazilian club Internacional at 16 years old. Even though Pato was competing against players that were 4 years older than him, he was still able to become a top scorer, lead the team to championship matches, and was even compared to all-time greats. At Internacional, Pato's pace and agility with incredible technical ability made him an imposing threat every time he stepped foot on the pitch. His time with Internacional may have been short, but Pato made the best of it because he met and surpassed any expectations that were assigned to him. For example, he was able to score his first professional goal within the first few minutes of his first competitive game, which is something he would do throughout his career, and he broke Pele's record, which made him the youngest ever to score in a competition that was organized by FIFA at just 17 years old in 102 days. Due to the fact that Pato was a rising star in Brazil since he had won 3 titles in Internacional, he had drawn the attention of large European clubs. Out of all the major European clubs, the one that finally managed to sign Pato was the Serie A club AC Milan for a fee of 24 million euros. With Pato being a minor at the time, he was unable to play for the club for some time because he had to be 18 years old to play in the Serie A league. However, he was still able to participate in practices and play in friendlies. So on his unofficial debut, he showed fans his natural scoring ability by scoring a header against a Ukrainian club in a game that resulted in a draw. When he was finally able to play for the club, he finished his first season making 9 goals in 20 appearances, with AC Milan finishing in 18th place in the Serie A charts. In his first full season with the club, Pato would lead AC Milan in scoring because he had scored 18 goals in 42 appearances, with the club finishing 3rd and having the qualifications for the Champions League. His 3rd season with AC Milan was his 2nd best season because he had scored a total of 14 goals in 30 games played, and once again AC Milan finished in 3rd place in the Serie A charts. Now having been with the club for 4 years now, his 2010-2011 season with Milan was the best season Pato would ever have in his career because he would score 16 goals, make 4 assists in 33 appearances. Also, he is the first Brazilian to win the Serie A Young Player of the Year award and was able to score the 5th fastest goal in Champions League history in just 24 seconds after kickoff against no other than Barcelona. Unfortunately, things weren't smooth sailing because towards the end of that same season, Pato would suffer a light hamstring injury, but was still able to make a return to play one of the last remaining games of the season. But injured that same muscle once again, but this time it was much more severe. In the following years, Pato would have constant injuries. For instance, he suffered 8 muscular leg injuries within 2 years, which is just unimaginable and devastating for any soccer player. Now you guys are probably wondering why this youngster became so injury prone. Well, it's because he hadn't done much growing, so when he did start to grow, this affected his posture, which made him more vulnerable to injuries. In his last 2 seasons with AC Milan, he would only play 25 games within 2 years. Pato would eventually go back to his homeland of Brazil to play for the Corinthians club, where he didn't perform well, which brought lots of criticism since the club spent a hefty fee on him. Then later in his career, he would continue to play for weaker league clubs in countries like China and Brazil, but he never performed well with big league clubs like La Liga and the English Premier League. At the beginning of Pato's career, he looked like the future star, but unfortunately the Wonder Kid did not live up to the hype, since he was riddled with injuries through most of his youth. Anyways guys, as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. Have a great rest of your day.